channel. My name is Nikki. This is my channel, not another T channel. Thank you for clicking the video. So I wanted to chat with you guys today. I didn't plan on doing this video whatsoever. I don't really do videos on family vloggers. I don't watch family vloggers. It's just not for me. However, I just got done watching Not Another Housewife's video on Brianna K. And then I watched some other creators who did videos on her as well. And I have some things to say. So I don't really care for family vloggers. Again, it's just not really for me. I don't like the fact that they put their children out there, personal information and struggles and just everyday situations that kids go through. I don't feel should be publicly out there for the world to see. And I think these family vloggers go overboard. I think they get so caught up in the numbers and the views and the monetary gain that they forget their morals and values, and sadly their children are the ones who have to pay for that. Another thing I don't like is that I feel most of the time, they portray very high expectations. I think where other mothers and, those who are watching their channels in these videos may feel some type of way about their own lives and why that their lives aren't perfect. Their children ain't acting perfect, like just everything ain't picture perfect for them. But I gotta tell you, neither is these YouTubers. Their lives are not perfect. It's fake. It's a persona. It's a movie. And that's kind of what bothers me most about it, because it's just fake. And I would really like to see more of these family vloggers like putting their real emotions, their raw emotion and feelings, and like the bad and the ugly too, I have no problem watching people do good things. I don't, if they're buying these great big houses, these brand new cars, and going on these lavish shopping sprees, that's cool to watch too. I understand. I don't expect somebody to, become this huge YouTuber who's bringing in all these monies. I don't expect them to say maybe they came from, living over here at the mobile home park. I don't expect them to be bringing in 100K and still, pretending that they're living like they did when they was at the mobile home park. I understand you're watching them evolve into, different people. I can also understand if that's something you don't want to watch anymore. However, I don't look at them like, it's so far-fetched to believe that that's not what anybody else would do if they were not in the same shoes. So I wanted to talk about the video that Brianna K put out. I actually thought it was nice to see this side of her, for her to actually get on there and show her raw emotions and her pain and what she's going through. And I felt it was very in distaste for anybody to react to that as if just because she is so privileged, that she has money, that she has all these, possessions now, that she doesn't have the right to gripe or to cry or to whine or to have bad days or any of that on her platform. I don't understand that type of thinking. I really don't. So I wanted to ask you guys, do you think just because somebody is blessed, do they not have the right to complain about things that they feel like are wrong in their life? Now, I can understand if you're taken to your platform and it's something you're doing over and over and all the time, and it starts to become like a sad fishing thing, or you're doing it because you're trying to get monetary gain. But if your whole channel is about like showing your family, your household, and everything, and just showing everything about yourself, that also comes with your mental and your true self of how you're feeling, and that goes one and one, to me, opening up and showing some of these moments of weakness can really be relatable to others. You know, a lot of people criticize these family vloggers because they feel people cannot resonate with them once they've blown up, and they gripe about that. But however, then they come out with a video expressing that their life isn't as peaches and creams, then they get backlash for that as well. It's like, damned if they do, damned if they don't. I don't think it matters how many subscribers you have, how many views you get, how much money, what your paycheck is you bring from YouTube. I don't think any of that matters, whether or not you're allowed to bitch about your life. It made me think of something, and I want to share a little bit about myself. In my life, I have been to places where I've had to stand in line at food pantries to be able to get a meal for that day. I've also been in the position where I could walk into a store and buy anything I want in that store. So I've been in both places in life. And I got to tell you, when it comes to mental health, I don't feel like money makes a difference. I know there's a saying, it's better to cry in a BMW than it would be to cry in a Honda, something like that. But when it comes to mental illness, it doesn't discriminate whether you have money or big houses, nice cars. Mental illnesses and mental health, it don't care about none of that. But I still have bad days, and it's not something that I can help. Like, it just overcomes me. One is my depression. I could sleep for days and days. I just don't feel like doing nothing. Everything is just drained. I'm just completely drained. And I've had money thrown at me, like, go shopping, go get your hair done, go get your nails done, go get whatever you want, go have fun, go shop. It doesn't matter. That didn't make me feel better. I didn't want that. And it doesn't mean anything particularly has to be wrong. Everything could be going perfect in my life. All the ducks could be in a row and everything's great. However, there's this overcast of just doom that comes over me, and that's called depression. It also reminded me of a couple years ago. Well, it's probably been, I don't know, like 10 years ago now. I had this vehicle, and this vehicle was always broke down. Literally, I bought this vehicle. I mean, it was an older Dodge Durango, an older Dodge Durango. And I bought this truck, and as soon as I got it, the heads blew on it. So I had to get a whole new, engine put in it. And then after that, it's just problem after problem. I would get left stranded at places because it would break down on me, all the time, nothing. And I'd get on Facebook and I would gripe about this stupid truck that I'm pouring all this money into, and I'm so aggravated, and it's leaving me stranded. And this girl that I went to school with, she said, at least you have a vehicle to be able to gripe about. And she's like, I will take it off your hands if you didn't want it. I was like, okay, you can take it off my hands, but what good is it going to do for you if it's not running? It's going to be no difference. You're trying to tell me because you're walking, I'm more blessed because I have this vehicle at least, but this vehicle is not going to do no good for you. You're still going to be walking if the vehicle's broke down all the time. And I don't know, it kind of just rubbed me the wrong way. It just kind of bothered me because, yeah, there are things that are going on that's worse than what I was going through at the time with this broke down vehicle. However, it's almost like, who has it worse, So just because I have this vehicle's breaking down all the time and you're walking and you have to take the bus, I don't have the right to gripe about this stupid truck that's breaking down all the time. You understand what I'm saying? Let me know what you guys think about that. It rubbed me the wrong way, obviously, because I'm still talking about it like 10 years later. She's also going through just a really hard time in her life right now. She just had a miscarriage. I know that there are women out there who can't have children at all. I know there are women out there who have tried for a very long time and maybe have had miscarriages or multiple miscarriages, and I know how hard and how bad that can hurt, even though some will say it's a normal thing, it happens all the time. That still doesn't take away the hurt and pain that you feel. It was like a year before my son, I found out I was pregnant with my youngest. I found out I was pregnant, and they set up my first ultrasound, on my birthday. And I remember the nurse lady was like, "Oh, this is going to be a great birthday present to you. You know, you get to hear your baby's heartbeat on your birthday. That's the best present you could have." And so I was so excited about it. And my birthday came around, and I went to the doctor's office, and I was so happy. And when they put that thing on my belly, they said they couldn't hear a heartbeat. And so they said I had to go to the lab and take blood. And so I went and got blood done. Then they said I'd have to wait a couple days and come back and get more blood taken. They were going to check the levels. I don't know what it's called. It's some kind of levels when you're pregnant, your body produces. And if they're going higher, that means you're having a healthy pregnancy. But if they start going lower, that means something's wrong. And something was wrong. And they told me, I don't remember what it was, but I got put in the hospital, and they told me that I'd lost the baby. I had a miscarriage. And I remember the doctor come in, the doctor I had at the time, my OBGYN. And he kind of made it sound like it was no big deal, because it was so normal that so many women lose their babies all the time. And so he said, it's not really even a baby. You have to think of it like that and all that. That did not take away my pain. It kind of even made it worse, because you're sitting there talking like it's nothing, like it was no big deal. You know, that was something that was growing inside of me that's now taken away, you know. It's hard to go through that. And I couldn't even imagine. Even women, no matter what stage, you know, it's still hard. Brianna K is going through a lot of things in her life right now. There's a lot of emotions surrounding that. And just because she's a YouTuber does not mean she's not a human with emotions. It doesn't mean just because she's this huge creator that has all this attention doesn't mean that she stopped going through everyday things and like life ups and downs that the rest of us go through. She's still going through all that. Nothing changed.
Get this straight. You're worried about mommy vloggers making other mothers feel less than. So in order to fix that problem, you go and trash all these mothers and make them feel like shit. Please make that make sense, okay?
So I want to add a few things. You know me, even when I try to make a quick video, it never goes that way. When tragedy happens, everyone is so quick to ask, you know, how could no one see this? How come they didn't just come out and ask for help? Well, because you're too busy judging, pointing fingers, and gossiping about them. Why would anybody come out and ask for help? And the reason I'm doing this add-on is because I already had this video done, and then None Other Housewife, Marissa, put out her part 2 on Brianna K, and I want to add just a few things now at the end of this video. And I'll tell you, I wouldn't even have thought I was going to make this video. I literally clicked on None Other Housewife's video the other day because I wanted to support another creator, because I enjoy watching her videos. So I had it playing in the background as I was doing other things. I would never thought in a million years that it would have moved me to want to make a video about it, because it was a family vlogger, and I'm just not into family vloggers. However, I didn't know Marissa's video was going to send me down a rabbit hole and get me all in my feelings and make me feel so strongly about it, where I have 3 other videos right now I am working on. And my Roadhog one, now that was supposed to be released, now got pushed, and this one went first. So I did not plan on doing this, but that's how strong I feel about it. And I think You know, Marissa and Bambi's done some videos. They've done a great job, you know, kind of calling out the other side of the family vloggers. And I do know, you know, the DCP videos that she has done really kind of opened my eyes to some of his actions. You know, one thing that didn't really sit right with me, and I say this all the time myself. I literally think I say it in the next video I'm going to drop. But always hear that if you come on this platform, you start a YouTube channel, you make your life public, you are free game to have content made about you. But does that sound or seem right to you, that just because you come on this platform, you should expect others to rip you apart? Especially watching and picking apart every single move someone else makes. I mean, I get it. If someone is doing something really bad, you know, I understand that. However, I don't know. It's just, maybe instead of telling others to expect to be verbally bullied on this platform, perhaps we should tell the bullies they need to knock it off, and we don't want that here on this platform. But let me know what you guys think below. If you haven't already, give this video a like, because that helps me a lot. Leave me a comment and let me know what we talked about today. I really enjoy hearing your guys' stories, what you have to say. I really do enjoy that. If you have, so hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet. That would be great. That'd be awesome. Hit the notification bell, because you just never know when I'm going to go up and put a video out. And until next time, guys, as always, please stay safe.